I wish I wore something cooler today.
Quick one, turn your camera landscape and we'll get a full view.
Are you able? No, you can't commentate, can you?
No, it's not going. You'll have to do it portrait because unless you've got your screen lock on, so it won't switch.
Oh yeah. Okay, 1 second.
No worries.
I'm fit, mate.
I'm in the background if you need maybe your full screen.
Brilliant, thank you. I am so unfit at the moment.
You've been out this all day, so don't worry. Give yourself some time.
Yeah. We're just getting up near there right now. I think so, yeah. Have they taken a flag down? Oh, see it, yeah. Oh God. Here we go. Can I zoom doing this live?
I'm not sure. I mean, you can give it a go, but I'm really not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what you're looking at is a camp in Bath, Norton St. Philip. The owners are Joe, my friend, and Dion Drayson, her husband. Dion Drayson spent 35 years serving his country, retired a few years back, and decided, after a friend popped by feeling suicidal, spent a few days and went away much happier because they need to be around their own and talk and reminisce. You know, there's only other vets that understand what these boys and girls have been through. So Dion decided, do you know what? I want to use my land to help veterans because the government aren't doing anything. And it helps him as well. So he's using his property, his land, and he built a few wood huts for veterans who want respite to come and stay, mix with their own and reminisce. This morning, 4 o'clock this morning, their door was broken down. They were arrested at gunpoint. They weren't handcuffed. They used cable ties to tie them up. Now, it's my belief that if they got a search warrant, they can come and search the property. But I don't know why they were being so heavy-handed. They haven't come and searched anything. This is the first. After they did this, Joe and Dion's got twin girls. They were also woke up at gunpoint and told to evacuate the land. This is a working farm. There's pigs, chickens, geese, dogs, horses. She's got stables here she rents out, so it's not just their horses, it's other people's horses. And so one of the daughters have got a baby, and they were sat outside in their car in their dressing gowns when I arrived. Literally, I got the call at 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, my phone's always on silent, so I didn't actually see it till 8. So poor girls were dealing with this from 4 o'clock in the morning, where they were woken up at 5, until I could get down here. There were other people here at the time, but the powers the police think they have, they're acting ultra vires, which means above their power. I asked the officer which legislation he believes gives himself power to do this. He couldn't answer me. He said he didn't know. Each officer at this scene is responsible for their own actions. If they don't know the legislation, they don't know if they're acting ultra vires or not. So Tia was arguing the point for the animals, the animal welfare. And they told her, okay, you have to leave camp, pack a bag for 7 days, enough for 7 days. We are going to now be on your property for 7 days. And they upgraded it now to terrorist charge. The two. They landed a helicopter in this field, and I saw the horses going absolutely crazy. One broke through. My phone's not that good. They're around scratching their heads. One of the horses broke through the ropes that were separating them and got all tangled up. They're going to be responsible for any injured animals. Their big dog, Corky, beautiful girl, just had puppies 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago, she's got 10 puppies. She's a protective mother. They've just gotten rid of the only people who Corky recognise and know are safe. So they've shot themselves in the foot. But what I'm worried they're going to do is shoot her when they go in, and she has to protect her puppies. So they're going to be here for a whole week. We don't know where Joe or Dion is yet. We know the girls have been told to leave their homes. One's with a baby. I know the other girl has contacted the vet for the welfare of the animals, because she said she's allowed home twice a day to feed and water the animals. Twice a day, when you've got 10 puppies that need feeding every 2 hours. So I hope the vet is on the way, and I hope the vet will overrule them for the welfare of the animals, because any animals that get hurt, they will be held personally liable for. Get this out there, guys. To my knowledge, no one's been charged yet. Nobody's been charged yet. But this camp has been getting harassment since it started up. Last week, 2 police officers escorted planning permission from the council on land. Joe was telling him, I'm happy to show you around. Stop taking pictures. Stop taking video of my home when you haven't got my permission. So he carried on taking these footage. She went to get the video on his lanyard, just to get his name. I'm being stared at. And he covered his lanyard up. He's a public servant. So they've been getting harassment because vets are helping vets. And there's some sort of conspiracy that it's anything more than that. Get this out there, guys. This has got to be stopped. I'm heading back to the others. Just wanted to get this footage. This is public property we're walking on now. We're allowed. And under the laws of being a reporter, you're allowed to film what your eyes can see. It's not trespass. It's not a crime scene. If they don't want us filming something, they need to cover it up, really, because we wouldn't be allowed in there. But I'm not breaking any laws. If anyone's breaking the laws around here, they are. The police force have gone rogue, boys and girls. They've gone rogue and they're aiming at our veterans. A whole family torn apart. A guy who served his country for 35 years gets treated this way. What are the people going to do? Let's get this out. Right, lovely, I'm done. I'm going to get back to the boys. Hang on. Conversation. The veterans built this with the help from the civvies for veterans in distress. There's veterans who are suicidal just for a little bit of respite. They sit around a campfire reminiscing about all the tours they've done to serve their country. And this is where they used to be able to come just for a rest. And if they're suicidal, then I guarantee you this place has saved lives already, many lives. And I'm speechless. I'm speechless. They all leave saying they're not suicidal anymore. You've got boys and girls, do you know what, and other halves getting away to be surrounded by their military friends who they can reminisce with. So right now they're off their own property. I don't know if you can see that. They've got metal detectors. I have no idea what they're looking for. Another thing I want to let you know is the daughters were told they weren't allowed to video on their own home, otherwise they would have their phones taken off of them. And everyone's been kicked off the land. So why is it lack of transparency? What are they trying to hide? They can be planting anything. They've been targeted for long enough. So why not be transparent? And if they find something, at least we know they found it legitimately. This is ultra vires above your powers. I want to know the legislation that gives you these powers. Nobody. Okay, guys, I'm off. I'm done. We'll be up here later. Oh, sorry. We'll be up here later, hopefully with a little bit more support. Let's get this out there. Katie, you're going to have to cut me off, my lovely, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not very techy. I'm not very fit at the moment either. We'll have to sort that out.
Sorry, you're doing great. Do you want me to end it up now?
Can't hear you, my lovely. I can't hear you very loud at all. I can hear you trying to say something.
No, I was saying, do you want me to end it up now? Because you are
yes,
doing
please,
amazing.
honey.
No worries, right?
I'll speak to you in a bit.
Speak to you soon.